It is true that if a man doesn't care or respect about you, he's not going to be concerned about your needs and your pleasures at all. Like we should know that. That honestly should be common sense. I feel like we're having an elementary conversation because how don't we know this? But it's common sense. It's
It,
true.
it it's the
If
same.
a man loves and respects you, he's going to do what he needs to do to make sure he is pleasing you, and that's a fact. And I'm gonna leave it there.
But it's the same way. Precious, Lady Di, Lucky, Curves, that guy you use to just give you presents, that guy you use to took you on a date, that bought you some steak and you use him for money, he ain't come 100% of the time either. You ain't care about if he came. It's the same thing. So, I mean, y'all know it's the same. When you don't care about him, he can take you out. He can spend on you. He can praise you. He can stroke your ego all day long, but he ain't getting none. It's the same way. But the difference with the guy is once he's in there, he gonna finish when he finish. You better get it when he get it.
And just to piggyback off of what Mr. Lego said earlier, it is a communication issue whenever you marry, for the man to be cheating, because I think it's important for you to articulate your conditions that's keeping you from stepping out. If you have a condition, so to speak, I'm not talking about myself. We're talking about most men here, the majority. That reason why they stepping out. The only thing I can think of is they're not articulating and being open and transparent about the conditions that's going to keep them monogamous or loyal. And that's important. You need to let her know. Y'all need to let each other know if y'all have specific conditions that's going to keep y'all in bounds. Y'all need to go ahead and communicate that if that's what y'all own. Not everybody's on that type of move.
I agree with you, Real Bruiser.
But,
The only part of it is the caveat to that is don't make it seem like it's an either or. Like when you communicating this, don't make it seem like, well, if you're not doing this, then I'm gonna step out. Don't frame it like that. Like don't make it like a threat. You know what I'm saying? Make it more like you're just passionate about what it is that y'all got going on and it's meaningful to you enough. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to finesse it a little bit differently. Don't frame it like, listen, if you're not meeting my needs and this is what I need, then I don't know, I might have to get it from somewhere else. Just make sure that you can say anything to anybody if you say it the right way, if you learn how to communicate it more effectively. So that's just
it goes to women not being pleased also. That conversation has to be had. You know, if a woman isn't coming, or if woman is faking, or whatever the woman is doing or whatever or not doing, if she isn't happy with, because we talked about how much men want it or whatever, but women have to communicate how much they want it or how they want it, you know, or how they want it differently. So communication has to be had on both sides, because there's a lot of men that don't feel comfortable talking about whatever it is that they are feeling emotionally, probably. And women may have a problem communicating how much they are having issues physically with the man. So it goes the same way. Communication is the key to cheating. If a woman ain't, he may turn around and start doing a dude on the side. So a woman may cheat.
And Curves, I get what you were saying earlier, but about the men not caring, and a lot of women don't want to be open about him not giving you orgasm. That's why you need to get married. Stop messing with these pookies.
Bruiser, I find it actually fucking humorous as shit that you assume that I'm dealing with pookies. What do you know about my actual life?
I would say if you ain't married, and have you been married?
No, I haven't, but I think it's humorous that you think if a woman has. I heard your little goofy ass Kim, fucking great value.
Hold on, what you said? You said earlier, like, somebody's.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm just quoting what you said. I'm just quoting what you said. You said earlier his dick was up your spine.
Let's talk about it. Let's do it. You wanted to do it, so we bring.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to do that.
No, you want to do it. You wanted to.
Because I'm cool with you. I'm cool with you. I'm cool with you. I like you. I'm cool. I don't want to do that. I'm just quoting what you.
Like, okay. What's your question? I'm listening.
No, I'm just saying, like, it just depends on who you mess with. If you messing with a potential husband, somebody that's gonna wipe you up, Or you just messing with regular guys? I didn't mean to put pookies on you. I didn't mean to trigger you something. I'm not but I've read in a couple of books when you do say stuff that trigger people, it actually hits something internally, and that draws out an emotion. So, I would say what I said might have some truth to it.
What you're drawing out is you got me fucked up. It's not that you're drawing out any level of truth. You're drawing out you got me fucked up. It's like me saying, "Oh, Bruiser, you fuck with men." You're gonna respond to me like, "Bitch, you got me fucked up." It's not a, "Oh, you're right, you caught me." It's a, "Bitch, you got me fucked up" type vibe. I'm looking at you like, "Nigga, you got me fucked up." I don't think you understand who you're talking to. So don't talk to me like you're talking to a bitch who is dealing with pookies.
So
I'm not that. So address me differently. I don't care who you talk to, who you've dealt with, but talk to me differently is what I'm saying. Or don't talk to me at all.
Bruiser, are you saying that women who are not married and they're with men in a relationship that are not,
if you're not married and you coming on a network saying his dick is in your spine, I'm just gonna assume it's a pookie just pulling your wig off.
When did I say anything about a dick being in my spine? Is what I'm trying to figure out. Where did you hear that from?
I may have exaggerated a little bit, but you said his dick was inside.
As simple as graduate from high school? Because what the fuck are you talking about? Whose dick is in my spine? I never said that. And Lady Di, what are you talking about? Because I would like to address that as well. What are you saying?
I'm asking him.
Oh shit!
Hold on. I'm asking him. Is he saying that if, let's say you, Kurt, you're in a relationship with a man,
and
that's not marrying you, is considered a pookie? I'm just trying to understand what's being said here.
I feel like you didn't ask anything. You just said about a man that's being pookie is not trying to marry you.
All I'm saying is, me and Anton just made a point about.
I ain't got nothing to do with this one.
Men not care. Okay, he
agreed.
He agreed. I think Balancing also agreed, but I think she agreed because Anton agreed with me. It was more like a mutual agreement.
What's up?
Hold on. What I'm saying is, when you mess with a husband, it's different. A husband actually care whether you get an orgasm. I'm saying because of these guys that you saying don't care whether you actually get an orgasm, and you're eager to say and speak up on it.
It doesn't have to be you husbands, and I literally specified before I said it. It doesn't have to be you. I even said I'm not talking about you men on the panel. I literally said that. I put that disclaimer out there. I said it doesn't have to be you guys.
Okay. So you made a point about women not getting orgasms.
They want new pussy is what I was saying. And if I'm lying, then tell me I'm lying. Do you guys not want new vagina? You're married. You've been married for years. Do you not think about other vagina? You probably don't want to say because your wives are watching right now. So it's like you're like you barking up the right.
No, you ain't saying nothing wrong, Curves.